Hey everybody, welcome back. And let's pick up here where we left off in the last video. Sorry about all the mix-ups with that video. I don't know if it only goes so long and just shuts off or what happened, but it just quit. So hopefully I didn't confuse you guys too bad with all the little videos right in a row there. But we'll see if it happens again on this. I'll warn you now. I'll just pick it up in a separate video, because I do not know how to edit. Maybe someday. For the time it takes me to learn how to edit, I could probably build 4 or 5 models. So, tough choice. Anyway, let's see. Oh, and I also wanted to thank everybody big time for all the comments for the other day, my first video back. Some really nice comments. I appreciate it. And all the comments in the other videos. I do a little heart thing for the videos, but my phone's not quite 100%. So far I've been loading videos all right, but commenting, it like stalls out. I go to comment and the letters change from capital to lowercase, and then it won't let me do anything, and then I gotta wait. Sometimes I gotta turn the phone off and turn it back on, and it freezes, and it's just a pain in the butt. So occasionally I'll answer one, but it gets so frustrating to do it every time. But I'm reading them all, and I appreciate them all, guys. Thank you very much. So I think that's about all the talk stuff. But okay, so we'll start here. We're going into the other room here. That's a cool little tire display thing I got from Josh over at Time Bomb Collectibles. You've probably heard me mention him before. And I got some old pictures in here. That's from a calendar. And there's another instruction sheet I framed because they're just so cool. And these are some promos that I've picked up. And these are really cool because it's got the name of the dealership place on the. I've never seen any like this before, so they were pretty reasonable too. Got those probably 7-8 years ago. These are at the Auto Boat and Speed Show here in Spokane. The program, that's just a neat catalog thing from a local place here in Spokane. Found at a thrift store. That's from a program from Midget Auto Races a long time ago. Is there a date on there? No, but it is a long time ago. 40s maybe. And when they had the Grand Prix Northwest thing here a few years ago, a lot of years ago, they had another one here too. They raced through the streets of town. I forget what year that was, but anyway. And then I got this cool gas station thing here from Josh. I bought this and that and a few other things right after we lost our son. We were just kind of doing stupid stuff, but he gave me a good deal. With this thing here, you can turn that over. I should have it. Oh no, don't want it on that one. No. Fair, no. Warm. Yeah, it's warm right now, so we'll leave it on that. Pretty cool. So anyway, we come over here, and like I said, I like old automobilia stuff. Got lots of oil cans. I really like the oil cans. Some are empty, some are full. Cool little stand I found for them. I got some slot cars on the slot car track up there, and just some random advertisements out of old magazines. And then those are promos, and that's a cool little I don't know if it's not Tonka, it's I forget who it is, but my wife got me that for Christmas quite a few years ago. These are all die casts. That's the old Lumen, what was that called that Boyd Connington did? Anyway, that's that kit. Yeah. And then these are all die casts. A lot of them from that Ford dealership. Except for those two, those American Graffiti. Some more oil cans down there, type stuff. Along there, all kinds of goofy stuff I bought back in the day. And my desk, my dad made for me. He was a carpenter, finished carpenter. Made that for me way back when I was probably 12, 13 years old. And let's see, these, that's a kit I built, and that's a vintage old original convertible AMT, the Johan. I built that back in the late 70s. That's another original vintage AMT kit. And those are some NASCAR kits I built. That's a die cast there. Got some old trophies out here, but they're not mine. They're just some vintage trophies I've picked up at yard sales and flea markets and stuff like that. There's another one there. From the same person, but no plate on that one. I assume it's about the same year. In my books that Greg Fury gave me. Down there we got some more vintage box and a kit, and over there old box and some die cast down there. A little Pacer. My son used to have a Pacer, my older son. And those are my cases I used to pack my models in to the model contests and model displays and stuff. And up here I did overkill on the little crap, I can't remember what these are called. Let's look real quick and see if we can see on there. No, can't see. Oh, I can't remember who made those, but I had some when I was a little kid, and I lost one out the car window, so I had to replace it with about way too many more. And some more old pictures, some old license plate frames from local dealerships from back in the day. It's kind of cool. There's a picture of my younger son, Drew. He's an Escalade nut. I got a whole bunch of die-cast Escalades in a box somewhere that were his. I'd like to find room to display them. But anyway, big old cool ad there. Another Tonka type truck and a trailer, and the slot car that fell off the track up there. But I got that from my younger son for Christmas. Got a couple creepers back there. We used to have pay and pack. They did auto parts and stuff. You can kind of see there. Pretty cool. I got another old creeper back there. I just collected all kinds of goofy stuff. And some more old pictures there. I got the Tiger in Your Tank, I think, is what that was. I had that since about 66 or so, whenever that came out. I got that for Christmas when I was a little kid. And these here are all vintage Survivor builds that I've collected. That one there came with the box, and it was started, so you can see he was doing the little custom front and back. I was going to finish it, but it's just too cool leaving it like that. And there's the old original putty that came with it. Some more vintage Survivor builds. I got probably a third of these from one person. One lady who was selling her brother stuff, and they were so cheap. I bought them all. I couldn't believe it. There's some more there. That's original box. Guy here in town gave me a screaming deal on that. That's sitting there because that was in my mom's bedroom for probably 50 years or more, sitting on her dresser with that coin. So I just, when she passed away, I just kept it. My dad built this thing too, got all the stuff sitting on. Kind of back up here and get a better look at it. But he built that a long time. He remodeled our whole house, kitchen and everything. Being he was a finished carpenter. More Survivor builds back there. Some way back in there. Pickups and stuff. Some of these I got from my nephew. Bought me some. Trophies here are just vintage ones from races and car shows that I've collected around the area. These are from I think California or something. But they're a model contest from 72. There's 2 of them there. You can see them better back up here. They're really cool. So I had a screaming deal on those too. There's a plate on that. San Jose. Yeah, Josie, is that what that says? Yeah, San Jose, yeah, wherever that is. Anyway, I'm just kidding. There's no trophy there. I got this one. 2 years ago, my son bought these for me at the swap meet. The gentleman passed away, and Josh was selling a bunch of stuff for his wife. So I picked these 2 up and cleaned them up. He was quite the car collector, so those are really cool trophies. And over here, some little die-cast things. There's me and the wife at the races. Probably 88, 89. There's me with my doggy Buddy and my dad's 62 black on red 327 4-speed 62 Impala SS. Oh, wish I died that car. There's my kids. That's a neighbor kid there. It was with us. And there's me with my 2 kids. These are all vintage builds. Survivor builds, whatever you want to call them. Some Tonka type metal things. I don't know what that is. It was just really cheap at an antique store, so I bought it. It's about a 1/8 scale, I guess. There's that big Mustang I was telling you about. I threw that out here. And a plastic 34. Another trophy from a local guy that passed away. Then we come over here, and these are all, probably going to be some glare on this. These are all my builds in here with some old pictures and cans and stuff. My builds there, got Hot Wheels and stuff in there with Connie Kalitta's autograph on that. And so my builds there, got Eddie Hill's autograph on that. And down here, these are my builds. And some old cans and stuff, those cool old spark plug boxes. My builds here. And some old Matchbox and Hot Wheels and stuff there. Some those aren't original signs, those are from Hobby Lobby. That I got from my boss at the body shop. I don't know if that's original or not. I don't know. You can fake them so easy now. He didn't say he just gave it to me. There's a pedal car I was telling you about. Little bear guy is driving, got his helmet on, ready to go. Gotta have that record. Spin Out. Good movie. And over here, got a case. This is the other IKEA case. And those are 2 big die casts there I got at the dealership I worked at. These are all my builds here. Some old books, some old hubcaps on the wall behind it. God, it's not too bad with the glare, I guess. My builds there. I built those. And then on the top here, just some toys and some automobilia stuff and ads. And there's Escuderian with his famous little roaster thing there. I got some pictures back in there, an old hubcap and all kinds of goofy stuff. Those are handlebar grips for old bikes. My son was so excited when he found these. They go with that Tiger thing up there, I guess. I don't know if you got them at the gas station or I don't know how you got them, but he found them at a thrift store of all places. Those are my builds there. That's a little ceramic thing. I put my details name on there. That's a original issue 36 AMT 36 coupe, autographed by George Barris in '85. These are all my builds there, and just some more automobilia stuff. And that's a cool little motorcycle I seen at a flea market years ago. These are my builds here. And got an ashtray there. I'll back up a little bit so you can see this better. Those are my builds there. Some more antique cans, automobilia stuff. There's some old Hot Wheels. This was in my wife's room, so we had to rearrange things. So she likes the camper, so I bought her that. My nephew bought her that, and I think my nephew bought her that one too. And then some old Matchbox in there. One of these has a little doggy. See the doggy over there hanging out the window? Pretty cool. Anyway, oh yeah, then this case here, I think it's better without the glare if I bend over a little bit. Vintage boxes, and these are all my builds in here. And some of those ones in the boxes I have built, and some are just boxes. Like that Johann one there, I built that. And then down here is that Johann kit I built. And these are all just, that 58 started in the box still. And some of these I had on my channel, I believe. And down here, and then on the bottom, let's back up here. These are all those binders I told you about probably a year or so ago. I got from Craig Fear with all kinds of automobilia ads and pictures, local and just out of magazine and stuff. Give me a whole bunch of those. Someday I gotta go through them, and that's it. Only got no place to put them, so I just kind of stacked them there. But let's look at the bottom row in this case. If we take these M&M's cars off the, I got the M&M's, had to get the Hot Rod 32 one. Well, actually it has a 34 grill, so I don't know what year it is, but anyway, more stuff in here. Oh, these are all my race car team, race car haulers in there, and there's some vintage stuff in the back, if you can see it. And the race car haulers. Let's try and get some of this glare off of here. There we go, that's better. Kind of see them a little bit better. I just put them all in one. I did a video about doing this a while back, probably over a year ago or so. Well, there is one Tonka in here with a cast iron type repop old Indy race car there. Let's get this here out of the way. You see there's that original issue. No, that's not. Oh, there. Where is there? It is. There's the original. That 53 Ford with the trailer. It's kind of hard to see. It's the glare, but that's the car or the truck and the trailer. I put the Chevy race car on it. Did a video on that too. You can go back and look at it if you want. These little toys here were really cool. They came in a little pullback drag strip thing. Had to get those because they look like little 32s. Okay, that's enough. That's enough bending over for now. Let's swing around here like this. And let's see, I showed you that. Some more of my son's bikes I was telling you about. I put a few more down here, so we have more room in the garage. I had to put some of my wife's stuff and my daughter's stuff out there, so the garage is kind of full now, but some pretty cool bikes. Got one mountain bike in there. It's kind of cool. But there's some pretty cool old muscle bikes there. I have my old coats hanging in front of it. It's kind of hard to see them. I got that 100 years ago when I was in the club down in Portland. That was probably back in the 80s. And I got two Moon Eyes coats hanging on the front, so you kind of look down in there and see the bikes a little bit better. Like I say, these are some of his nicer ones. A couple more over there on the other side we'll get to probably in the next video. But that one there's got the shifter on it, which is really cool. See, you love that bike. I don't know what brand, who made that bike, I don't know. Murray. Okay. There's some pictures and more binders I got from Greg Fury. Lots of stuff I gotta try and organize someday. And you come over here, and there's a bunch of plaques I got from cruise-in car show things I did back in the day. And just some neat old ads with the pin-up girls on them. That's a really cool one there. And then these rat rod things by Revell were so cool. I don't know if I have them all or not. It was a long time when these things came out, but they're really, really cool. Won't open those, they're too cool to open. But then this is my models, my unbuilt ones that I will build hopefully someday. That's what I got there. Then on top there's just some, we used to collect cameras too. We used to buy all kinds of goofy stuff, but I kept these because they're colored. That's a neat little mint green one and a red one and tan gray one over here, so they were cool to keep. Then there was this series that came out, so I bought what I could find of those. I forget how many years ago that was, but those are pretty cool. So I come over here, and this case used to be on the other side of the room, but we had to do some rearranging over there. I'll show you in the next video. That's a Tonka that I painted and primed and made look like a little race car. Put a number on it and stuff. And some of my builds in there. 32s, of course. Well, actually, that was a started build there. I got the swap meet about 6-7 years ago. Had the doors cut open and stuff. I just finished it because it wasn't really a vintage kit. And that's one of my builds there. In this case here holds some of my hot rod type Hot Wheels. And still probably take those out eventually and put models in there because I'm running out of room for builds. And a die cast there. I got that from my brother-in-law's collection. And that one from my brother-in-law's collection. And some more builds down there, or unbuilt kits. And this rack here, there used to be a magazine rack here, if you guys remember, that held these little pocket-sized, they called them Hot Rod Carcraft, all kinds of them back in the day. But see how that's curled up? I'm sitting in the thing. They were starting to sag down and curl up, so I don't like that idea. So I sold the rack and just have put them in a little metal container thing where they can lay flat. So I sold the rack, and this used to be over there by the big case. I stuck it over here, and there's a couple toy things that I don't remember where I got that one. A friend of mine gave me that one. And then this, let's see what I got here. Some Hubley and die-cast stuff. That was an old parts kit thing. I just made a little gasser out of it. I should have made it where you could see it better. And I just threw that together with some parts because that was all warped and didn't fit together very well. That's a die cast, and those are two Camaro promos, and an Indianapolis toy, and a die cast with all the more vintage cans and stuff. That's a cool little hot rod toy there, and that's a cool little hot rod toy. A couple more of those Von Dutch things, those are really cool, man. And some more stuff here. Elvis fan, so I got a whole box of the Elvis cards probably 40 years ago. And I had to get a little gumball machine thing there. Got that at the swap meet. That's pretty cool. So far we're still recording. Awesome, we're almost done. Okay, and there's a little stool my son had, and that's a World War II German helmet my older son got me when he was in Russia. So they still find remnants of World War II over there out in the field and stuff, and they usually like selling them. They don't really have any kind of liking for World War II German stuff. So at least that's what my son said anyway. So anyway, I think that's about it for this room. Yeah, I didn't think we could get the whole thing in again, so I'll do another video for over there. But that's what we got here, guys. Thanks again for watching. Thanks again for all the comments. I really appreciate it. And until next video, we'll wrap it up on that one. So we'll talk at you later. Bye.